शिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदाशिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर।
प्रसाद चढ़ाइए, जिसके पास प्रसाद है प्रसाद चढ़ाइए। प्रसाद चढ़ाइए, आइए उसको प्रसाद प्लीज ब्रिंग प्रसाद को
आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। भटक रहे हम राह दिखाने, भगवन राह दिखाने। भटक रहे हम राह दिखाने, भगवन राह दिखाने। कदम कदम पर किरण बिछाने, भगवन किरण बिचारे, कदम कदम पर किरण बिचारे, भगवन किरण बिचारे। इन कियन को प्रभु करा दे, इन कियन को प्रभु करा दे, ज्योति से पहचान, ज्योति से पहचान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। हम तो है संतान तिहारे, प्रभु संतान तिहारे। हम तो है संतान तिहारे, प्रभु संतान तिहारे। तेरी दया के हम अधिकारी, प्रभु है हम अधिकारी। तेरी दया के हम अधिकारी, प्रभु है हम अधिकारी। दुनिया होवे सुखी हमारे, दुनिया होवे सुखी हमारे। ऐसा दे वरदान, ऐसा दे वरदान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो
ओम नमः शिवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय।
बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय।
बोलो बोलो सब मेरे बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय।
बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय।
बोलो बोलो सब मेरे बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय।
झूठे जटा में गंगाधारी, झूठे जटा में गंगाधारी, त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजावे, त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजावे। ओम नमः शिवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय।
ओम Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Ganga bolo sab mil bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Bolo bolo sab mil bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Bolo bolo sab mil bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Bolo bolo sab mil bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Dama 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 rubaji. Dama 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 rubaji. Dama 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 rubaji. Om Namah Shivaya.
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 Bolo bolo sab mila bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Bolo bolo sab mera bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Bolo bolo sab mila bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Bolo bolo sab mera bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Bolo bolo sab mila bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Bolo bolo sab mera bolo Om Namah Shivaya.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Mahasaraswatyai Namaha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Vaidehi Sahitam Suradrumatale Haime Mahamandape Madhye Pushpakamasane Manimaye Virasane Samsthitam Agre Vachayati Prabhanjana Sute तत्त्वमुनिभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरतादिभिः परिवृतं रामं भजे श्यामलम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठम् वातात्मजं वानरयूतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीसीतालक्ष्मणभरतशत्रुघ्न हनुमत्समेत रामचन्द्राय नमः श्रीहनुमते नमः राम राम Last night was our Diwali dinner. Some of you were there. I guess the other bhaktas, they're very tired. Nevertheless, satsang has to go on. It's nice that you can make it this morning as well. All of you were there last night helping out and working so hard. It was a very successful event, and it's all because of Sri Hanumanji's kripa. Before we look at the future of pies, I would like to address this Hanuman Chalisa. It is one of the most powerful prayers to Hanumanji and one of the most popular prayer too. And for us West Indians, we sing a lot of wrong words. A lot of wrong words to the Hanuman Chalisa. And this is my job to point it out. If I don't point it out so that we can do it the right way, then I am not doing my Swadharma. People record, make CDs, and sing Hanuman Chalisa. People print books, type Hanuman Chalisas and bhajan and basic thing. You do not know the language, let someone who knows the language proofread it before you publish it. Hundreds of people are going to follow the wrong words that are written in the books and following the wrong words that are being chanted in the Chalisa. So if people are going to take on this role to do these things, they should have people who know the language to help them. That's the only way. And we keep learning every day. We keep learning new things. And if you were to look at most of those bhajans books, there's so much wrong words. So हम लोग नहीं जानते हैं जो लिखा है हम सोचे ये ठीक है चलो मैं अच्छा. We don't know, so we follow what's written there and read. The very first doha, you hear it always. Bodhahina. The word is buddhihina tanujanike. मतलब मेरे को बुद्धि नहीं है. I don't have any intelligence, Prabhu. How can I sing your praises? You hear it on TV, you hear it all over the place recording. There's no word like that. Buddhi. Halanta da and dha. Half da and then the full da. Buddhihina tanujanike. Sumero Pavan Kumar. Bal buddhi vidya deho mohi harhu kalesha vikar. And then we come to another verse. You look at, if two people chanting the Hanuman Chalisa, let us say we have a situation and we have a room and we close two devotees from different parts of the world. One is a West Indian and one is another part from the world, another part from some other country in the world, and they sing Hanuman Chalisa. When it comes to this line, I know it's a West Indian. चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा हम सब बोलते हैं परसिद्धि. Everybody say है परसिद्धि. That's wrong. है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा. Look at all your songbooks. Those of songbooks, look at your songbooks. है परसिद्ध न सिद्धि. Popular Panditji make CD in the West Indies and है परसिद्धि जगत उजियारा. है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा. And we were saying, O Hanumanji, your glory and your fame, people sing your glories all for you. You know, no one can really fathom your glory. Sharing his luster and the terrestrial fare. Hai parasiddha na siddhi. Another verse will come later on, will be siddhi later on. So quite often, as a matter of fact, every time I go for puja and we have people sing Hanuman Chalisa, this line they always sing wrong. And bodhahi, buddhihi, and hai parasiddha jagatu jyara. Then ashta siddhi, now that's siddhi there. We can refer to the ashta siddhi and now the of Hanumanji. So you have to be particular. If you're going to do it, you know, people may say, okay, Panditji, Valmiki ji chanted Mara, 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 Aniyaten one is no. When he chanted Mara, then realizing came to him, and then he wrote the Valmiki Ramayana. So if you're doing something, you know, let us put some effort. We're going to do it. We learn to sing bhajans. We want to sing Hanuman Chalisa. Put a little more effort, pyare. Have a copy and try to follow the copy. Another thing, at the end of this satsang in the West Indies, everybody says, Siya Bajoram. That's Siya Bajoram Chandra ki jai. Everybody hears that. I don't know what is that. That's not Hindi. I'll call it Ghanese Hindi. Siya Var Ramachandra ki jai. Ye to theek hai. Auntie ji baithe hai. Do Auntie ji baithe hai. So it is not like Siya Bajo Ramachandra ki jai. Siya Var. Matlab, iska matlab hai, to all glories to the husband, to the master of Sita Devi, who's Prabhu Shri Ram. I hate all the time. We go for satsang. Pandit ji, who has thousands of followers, jab gaate hai, sab thali bajate hai, the Pandit ji don't know he sing himself, and everybody running because he can sing a little bit and clap their hands. And certain things that are not right should be called out. A spade should be called a spade. That's the only way we can make correction. So, Siya Var Ramachandra ki jai. Alright? I know you will say, oh, you heard for so many years, it's stick in your memory. there's always room for improvement, and we have to correct them. Right? So I just want to point out that two little mistakes that we make ever so often. Always. अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है पर सिद्ध जगत उजियारा। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। Right? बोलिए पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमो नमः. So those of the songbook, I would like to make the correction, make it now, so we get it, we understand exactly what we're saying, right? And I'll tell you something. The strange thing is that we have heard it for so long that it's in our memory. And what happens, what is right sounds wrong now because you've heard it your whole life that way. You can hear it sometimes, Panditji, I heard this mantra my whole life, I heard it a certain way. How are you saying it this way? Are bhaiya, you heard it your whole life the wrong way. Main kya karu? Main kya karu? And this is the way how it should be done. So we will sing just a few chaupais that we usually chant these chaupais on Tuesday for Sri Hanumanji Puja. And Mangala Bhavana Amangala Hari Dravu Sudashirata Ajira. Some people say Ajara, but Ajira is the right pronunciation. Ajira. So Bhagavan Sri Ram, who is the source of all bliss, all happiness, who removes all pain and suffering. And that Ramachandra who played in the courtyard of Dasharath when he's a little baby. It's a very famous chaupai from Balkhand. After Doha number 111, chaupai number 2, Mangala Bhavana Amangala Hari Dravo Sudashirata Ajara Bihari. Let us sing it, please. All of us will sing together. Sab jante hai, everybody knows this. Chaupai. Mangal Bhavana Mangal Hari Mangal Bhavana Amangal Hari Prabhu Sudashirath Chir Bihari Mangal Bhavana Amangal Hari Prabhu Sudashirath Chir Bihari Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. That Prabhu Sri Ram who came in the avatar as the son of Dasharath Ji, who played in the courtyard, who ran and played with with 3 other brothers, Bharat Ji, Shatrughna, and Shri Lakshman Ji, to him who is the source of all bliss and happiness, who removes all pain and suffering. A very famous chaupai from Balkhan. Om Shri Hanumate Namo Namaha. राम के द्वारे तुम रखवारे हो तना आज्ञा बिन पैसारे. No one can get to Sri Ram without Hanumanji's kripa. As this chaupai reveals, once again it's from Balkhan, after Doha number 25, chaupai number 3. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Sumiri Pavan Sut Pavan Namu. Sumiri Pavan Sut Pavan Namu. Apne bas kari rakhe Ram. Ram Siya Ram Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram we contemplate on that Hanumanji, the sacred name was chanted, Ram was chanted by Hanumanji, and also he attained a special place in the abode, in the Sharan of Bhagavan Shri Ram. You know this name Ram, I always say is magical. Hanumanji was just a minister in the government of Sugriva, the exile king Sugriva. He came in contact with Sri Ram. Again, when people look at his katha, they will say, probably Hanumanji accidentally met Sri Ram. It doesn't happen like that. After his having received Vedic knowledge from Surya Bhagavan, and think for a moment how Hanumanji received knowledge. Surya Bhagavan told him, I'll teach you under one condition. मैं हमेशा चलता फिरता हूँ. मैं स्थिर नहीं. Surya Bhagavan, this Surya Bhagavan with the horses, and the sun is always moving. So Hanumanji was prepared to take knowledge from Surya Bhagavan. So what Hanumanji did, he walked backwards and received the knowledge of Surya Bhagavan. Listen to the teaching while he walking backward. We try walking backwards when we're exercising, right? How many times you've tipped over and in the process? This is how Hanumanji received knowledge. When he received knowledge from Surya Bhagavan, Sugriva is considered Surya Putra. Please do a little research from Adhyatma Ramayana. And when time for his Guru Dakshina, at the end of the studies in Gurukula Ashram, the Shishya must offer his or her Dakshina or some form of appreciation for the knowledge. Dakshina comes in many forms. So the Shishya must give Guru Dakshina at the end of his studies. That's why when his Katha goes on, this Vyasa Puja, all the Shrotas came and they give Dakshina to the person sitting near as Vyasa, conducting the yajna, giving knowledge. So when it was time for Guru Dakshina, Surya Bhagavan told Hanumanji, you must go to Kishkindha and be with my son Sugriva. That was his Guru Dakshina. That's why as soon as Hanumanji finished his studies, having acquired Vedic knowledge, he went immediately to Kishkindha and he served Sugriva. And again, it's not by coincidence. Hanumanji is just acting this role. And it bothers me when people refer to Hanuman, try to explain the word Hanuman in English. Hanuman, Hanuman. Everybody knows. Kapi, everyone knows who's a Kapi. You don't have to give any. And the English word is so disrespectful. Who's going to use that for Hanumanji? Again, sometimes we see people speak on TV, Hindus speak on TV, they refer to him as Hanumanji as God. You know what? And then we see other people are being disrespectful to our religion, and we ourselves are not doing the right thing. So Hanumanji chanted his name, and he enjoys the bliss of the closeness with Sri Ram, and enjoys a special closeness with Sri Ram. We turn our attention quickly to the Kishkindha Khan, and we look at a few more chaupais, and then we'll conclude satsang. Om Shri Sita Lakshmana Bharata Shatrughna Hanumat Sameta Ramachandraya Namaha. It was time for someone to go to Lanka and to find the whereabouts of Sita Ma. Everyone debated. I can go half of the journey. I can go quarter of the journey. If I complete half of the journey, I can't make it back. And everyone was talking, and they were giving their opinion and sharing their ideas. But one person was extremely quiet. Kuch bhi nahi kaha. Hanumanji was quiet, listening to everyone. And then Jambavanji, acting the role of a Sadguru. Sometimes people read this chapter and say, Hanumanji had all these powers. How was he not aware of his powers? It's good to ask questions. We have to question every aspect of the scripture. But when we ask the question, we must be prepared to listen to the answer as well. So Hanumanji was just acting the role. When you look at his katha, all of us, we are all divine beings. Some of us recognize that, some of us do not know Bhagwan resides in us. So the Guru must come, the Guruji must come and enlighten the Shishya. Recognize who you are. You have all these potential within. Nothing can stop you. You know the statement, the sky is the limit. You're beyond all of that. So, within knowledge and the love of the Guruji, this person who has discovered Bhagavan already will transform you in the form of this knowledge, Atma Gyan. Tulsidas writes, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Kahi reach pati suno Hanumana, ka chup साधी रहे वो बलवाना श्री राम जय जय राम
Shri Ram Jai Rama.
श्री राम जय जय राम
Shri Ram Jai Jai Rama.
पवन तनय बल पवन समाना पवन तनय बल पवन समाना बुद्धि विवेक विज्ञान निधाना श्री राम जय जय राम
Shri Ram Jai Jai Rama.
श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम So Jamavanji acting this role, Kahiri Chapati Sunu Hanumana, Kachupasadhi Rahyo Balavana, O stalwart Hanumanji, O valorous Hanumanji, why aren't you saying anything? When we look at this statement from Jamavanji, also, wise people do not speak too much. जो बुद्धिमान लोग हैं ज़्यादा नहीं बोलते हैं. There's an old statement that empty vessel makes a lot of noise, right? Yes. So it was like that. Everybody was debating. I can do this, I can do that, or and also we find it in our daily activities, at work or at home. To do one's dharma, sometimes you make all kinds of excuses. You're in a position to help, just like these wanderers. Some of them could have helped, some of them could have gone. But we're in a position to help, but yet we say, why should I help? Or I can do this, I can only do half of it, I can only give you 5 minutes of my time, I can only do that, I can only do that. If you're going to help, if you make a commitment to help, or you offer a helping hand, please do it to the best of your ability. When you understand who does everything, who works behind the scene, it's only Atma does everything. This body is just an instrument in Bhagavan's hands. We know it, but sometimes we say, no, why should I help? They know it already, why should I go and give them my help? We judge situations beforehand. So Jamonji had to inspire Hanumanji. Pavana Tanay Bala Pavana Samana. You are the son of Pavan Devata, and you are strong as the wind, and you know the power of the wind. So this power that Jamonji is talking about, this is unlimited source of energy that we have within as Atma. We look at situations in life and let us say, look at your own life 10 years ago. The most difficult experience you may have had 10 years ago. And when you look in retrospect, how did I manage then? I did not know what to do. How did I manage then? But you know what? You tapped into that energy, that source of energy that you have within. And with the Kripa of Bhagavan, you were able to cross those hurdles. So we have a lot of energy within. Situations come and go. Certain situations may be simple for us or may be difficult. But, you know this word, I am, and then possible. Take out the prefix. With Bhagavan's kripa, sab kuch possible hai. So don't look at the situation, and especially on the spiritual path. How should I meditate? How am I going to meditate? How am I going to attain moksha? How am I going to study the scripture to understand it? It's impossible for me. How am I going to do it? Put your best effort. Take out the and it will become possible. Pavanatanay balapavana samana buddhi, your storehouse of intelligence, vivek, discretion. You know, we all have this ability, vivek, to know what is right and to know what is wrong, what we should do and what we should not do. This discriminating power, discerning power. And sometimes we use the word discriminating. Now, the word discriminating has a negative connotation to it. Oh, you discriminate against this person, discriminate against that person. No, discriminate meaning to decipher what is right and what is wrong, to discern what is right and what is wrong. And this knowledge is built in, pyare. Imagine if we didn't have this knowledge to know what is dharma and what is adharma, what is right, what is wrong, what I should do, what I should not do. Then we will operate just like animals. We will operate by instincts. No, but humans are blessed with buddhi. This is what separates us from every other creature. We know what is right. Okay, we know what is right. But what pulls us to do that which is not right? Isn't that true? We know this is the right thing to do, to help someone. You know it is the best thing to do in this person's life or in your life. But yet, sometimes we choose not to do it. Why that happens to us? My friends, vasanas are so powerful. Impressions from previous life. So we're pulled against our free will sometimes to do that which is not right. So buddhi viveka vigyan nidhana, Hanuman, your storehouse of intelligence, discretion, and spiritual wisdom. This is how Jamonji had to awaken Hanumanji spiritually. So when the Sadguru comes in our lives, the Sadguru will awaken us in such a way. So we have to prepare ourselves. I always say, I'm going to repeat again, we don't have the ability to just to say this person is my guru, I'll take this person as my guru. When the bhakti is prepared, Bhagavan sends the guru. Jambanji continues to Hanumanji. Kavana Sukaj Katina Jagamai. What situation is there in life that you can't? What hurdle, what difficulty is there that you can't triumph over, Hanumanji? What difficulty is there that can keep us away from Bhagavan? Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. 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 Kavan Sukaj Katin Jag Mai. Jo nahi tat hoi tum pai. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. 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 Ram kaaj lagi तब अवतारा. राम काज लगी तब अवतारा. सुनत ही भय पर्वता खारा. श्री राम जय जय राम. श्री राम जय जय राम. श्री राम जय जय राम. What undertaking is there in this world, O Hanumanji, my friend, that is difficult for you to accomplish? we look at situation and we come to the conclusion that this is beyond my, ये मेरी बस की बात नहीं, मेरे बस की बात नहीं है. It's beyond me. I can't do it. I can't do it. Usually there's a beautiful statement. We have to tell our problems how powerful our Bhagwan is. So we look at the problems and say, oh Prabhu, this is like, it's more powerful than you. It's the opposite way. Bhagwan is a difficult situation, yes. But you, with your kripa, you will help me to overcome this difficulty in life. Rama Kajala Gita Avatara. It is to serve Sri Ram that you have taken avatar, to serve Bhagavan Sri Ram. Okay, why have we come in this world? What is the purpose of our life here? Why? We've gone through so many lives. We're blessed with this human form now. We have evolved spiritually. The purpose of here and now in this life is for us to attain oneness with Bhagavan. We've enjoyed all sensual pleasures, all things in this world, in other life forms. But the purpose of this life is to attain moksha. People say, Panditji, I'll do it later on. I'm not prepared for mokshas yet. Oh my God. You must always be prepared. This is something we have to keep working on at all times. Rama Kajala Gita Avatara. As once Hanumanji heard this, Sunatahi Bhaivu Parvata Akara. Hanumanji became huge as a mountain, an enormous mountain. He realized his full potential. When we realize our full potential, then we'll become like that. The jiva becomes one with Ishvara. So people say, Panditji, I can't understand this, reincarnation thing. You're saying that this jiva is part of Ishvara. We hear it sometimes. We go to Vedanta class, or so as a result of abusing our free will and this karma, we're taking births. So every time we come and we're blessed with this human body, because all in this human body there will be karma, and rather the karmas that you perform can bear punya and papa. No animal can sin. A crocodile can't sin. If the dog bites you, the dog can't sin. Why? The animal doesn't know right from wrong. It is his nature. That is why people say, Panditji, that people who make excuses for not being vegetarian. Panditji, I don't have to go and kill the animal. I can buy the meat at the store, Panditji. I usually follow up with another question. If you had to go and attack the animal yourself, let us see who will be the prey and who will be the predator. Go without your weapons and see who will be the predator and who will be the prey. So somewhere along the line, we abuse our free will and we acquire karma. In certain cultures, animals do not have soul. In certain traditions, animals do not have soul. Animals are frowned upon, especially pig and dog in certain cultures are frowned. People just hate them. But the Vedas say, Chaurasi Lakha Yoni, each one of them, we have been there, done that already. So, Rama Kajata Vilagavatara, Sunatahi Bhayu Parvatakara. So in this human form, when we awaken Bhagavan, so to speak, in the heart, you become one Ishvara. You see, there are many theories in the Upanishads you will find about creation. And the purpose of, when they talk about creation in the Upanishads and the Vedas, is to help us to get an understanding where we fit in the equation. Right? So, most of the Upanishads say that Ishvara was one. There was no concept of time and space at that time. So this one Atma decided to become many. So this one Atma decided to become many. When again somewhere along the line with this human form, we abuse our free will and we acquire all this punya and papa. So everything we are attached to, the desire is there to experience something, is registered in our account, spiritual account. So the longing is there for something, we're bound by that. The desire is there, we're bound by the desire. So the cycle of birth and death continues. Pavana Tanay Pavana Samana Buddhi Viveka Vijnana Ridana. We'll sing one more chaupai. Kanaka Varana Tana Teja Viraja. When Hanumanji recognized who he really is, this is how he responded. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Kanak Bharan Tan Tej Viraja. Manav Apar Girin Kar Raja. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Simhanad Kar Barahi Bara. Simhanad Kar Barahi Bara. Leela Hilanghav Jal Nidhi Khara. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram
Jai Jai Rama. When Hanumanji realized, when Jambanji awakened this energy, dormant energy that's within, Kanakabaranatana Teja Viraja, his body became like that of a mountain of gold. He attained his full potential. Manava Paragirinakara Raja, like a monarch of mountain, like another Sumeru. That is why it's so important for us to listen to the words of the Guru, our Guruji, and follow their instructions. We have to. The Guru, you see, all scriptures are manuals. Like a textbook. You go to school, the textbook is there. Without a teacher, you can't understand the textbook. Pick it up and read it for yourself. You may understand a few lines, a few passages here and there, but the teacher comes in to explain it in detail so that you can comprehend the subject matter. So Vedas, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, there, the Guruji knows the subject matter. So the Guruji will come and explain what this manual or the scripture has to say about you. So that's why we must listen to the words of the Guru. Simmanara Karibara Bara, Hanumanji started to roll. Aham Brahmasmi, Pragyanam Brahmam Asmi. When one attains oneness with Bhagavan, that eventually these words will come out. I am one with Brahman. My nature is Shivoham, Shivoham. My nature is bliss. I am one with Ishvara. If we don't realize who we are, there's a separateness is there. I am here, I am suffering here, and Bhagavan probably in heaven, sitting somewhere else doing something, in a distant place, and I am suffering here. With this understanding, you are Brahman, you're Ishvara. We can only realize that through knowledge of the Shastra. Simmanara Karibara Hibara, Leela Hilanga Ujala Nidhikara, and Anayas, without much effort, playfully, I'll leap across this salt abyss, this ocean. I'll go and I'll find Janaki Ma. So the knowledge will transform us. The knowledge will transform from a wanting person who feel that when I get all of this money, I'll be happy. When I get all of this wealth, I'll be happy. And we put away all this happiness only when we gain material things. When that realization comes, we live every day to the fullest. Money and wealth, those things are important. Yes, they have a certain place in our life, but they're not the be-all and end-all. What do we find? Sometimes we work our whole life. I know so many people, 3-4 jobs. When we all come here, we have to go through the mill, so to speak. Meaning the mill, when you come here, you have to travel with the bus. You have to have 2 or 3 jobs. You have to get yourself adjusted to a different society. I know so many people did it for many years. By the grace of Bhagavan, when they retire, all the money that they acquire over the years, they have to use for medication and doctor's fee. Kya mila? आपको क्या मिला? What did you get? You start working at 20 or 25 years old. So let us say 25. You finish university, 22, 23, and you took a year before you got a good job within your field. 25 years you start working. 25 to 65 years, the most significant years in your life, in our lives. We work and we try to acquire wealth at that time. During that time, we don't, from 25 to about 60, we don't think about health. Let's say around 50, when we sit on the ground, we try to get up and we feel some pain. Are, my budha ho gaya. I'm old now, I'm feeling some pain now. So from 25, the most significant, and the strange thing is that we'll be stuck in a job that we don't like. From 25 to 65, the most stressful day is Sunday evening in this society. I have to go to the same environment. I don't like those people at work. I don't like my job. I don't like all of this, but I go there because of a paycheck. A paycheck is so important, Pyare, because everybody has bills to pay. But come on, are you going to sacrifice from 25 to 65 by being miserable almost every day you go to work? It doesn't worth it, Pyare. Take a job that you will get a cut in your salary, but people don't want to hear that. Is the quality of your life more important than any paycheck? The quality. You want to relieve that. When you go to work, you want to go in a peaceful environment. If certain environment you find is very stressful for you, take your time and find an environment which will not be so stressful for you. From 25 to 65, are we going to stress ourselves out? So, when this knowledge comes, we'll do our duty. We'll do what's supposed to be done. Bhagavan will send you in a peaceful environment too. He'll take all that stress from you. You know how? Every day you sing Hanuman Chalisa. And when you come to the line, Charo Jog Paratap Tumhara, was the right word? है पर सिद्ध सिद्धि नहीं है पर सिद्ध जगत जियारा. The very first buddhi nabodhi. You listen on TV. Everybody sings Hanuman Chalisa on TV, and in West Indies make recording and sell CD. Bodhi na tanu jaan. वो क्या बोलते हैं? So listen carefully. Get a book. And the right word is not Chalisa. Cha-le-sa. I'm very particular in comments with pronunciation. It has to be one way. Hindi and Sanskrit are phonetic languages, meaning that what is written, you read what is written. Take in English, for example, A, A. Different environment, the song changes. D, different environment, the song changes. But whatever you write in Hindi or Sanskrit, that's how you pronounce it. Another word, Brahma. Some people pronounce the ha before. Some people Brahma. This is wrong. Brahma is the right pronunciation. Some people say Brahma. Our Pandits say it. Brahma. There's nothing like that. There's no shab like Brahma. Brahma. Guru Brahma. And there's Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, the creating aspect of Ishvara, and then there's Brahma, the reality. You see, Aki Matra changed the whole meaning. So this is the intricacy of this ancient and magical language of Sanskrit. That which is Sanskrit, which is perfectly put together. May Bhagavan continue to bless all of us with knowledge, and let us, whatever we learn, let us try our best to learn it the right way and put it into practice. Boliye Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai, Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki jai. So once again, very special thank you to all the volunteers, everybody who worked so hard for the past months to put our Diwali dinner together. So many people worked so hard, so many people so generous in buying tickets, so many sponsors to help to cover the costs, and more importantly, bhaktas who who work there to decorate, to prepare the tables, to serve the food, to take care of the guests. So many moving parts. So many moving parts. And it all came together because Hanumanji is the boss and he watches over everything. हमारे मालिक है. I love to refer to him as our Malik, as our boss, because उनके लिए हम लोग काम करते हैं. We're doing whatever we're doing is for him. So he watches us over everything, and he makes impossible possible. It's all because of his kripa. And again, think about this for a moment. Look how many people are living in Durham, Mississauga. We have people from Mississauga, from Brampton, from Curtis, all the way from. Where are you coming from? Newcastle, all the way. They were there last night. People from Barrie, all over the place. You know, my friends, being involved in satsang and puja is Bhagavan's kripa and our good karma. Look how many other people Bhagavan could have chosen to come and do seva. That's a blessing by itself. He chose us. He gives us an opportunity. Look how blessed we are. And when we understand the word, what is seva? Seva does not mean you're a volunteer. A volunteer comes with an attitude just to get the hours or just to show people he or she's working. A volunteer comes just to show people or to be there for a certain time and moves on. A sevak comes there with humility. A sevak comes there with love. Every action the sevak performs, that's why it's called seva, is done for Bhagavan and Bhagavan only. So we cannot say that volunteers and sevak are the same. I refer to them as seva because we come as we do seva together to Bhagavan. Again, it's Indra-Kusiri language. So all of you came and worked so hard. So many bhaktas, I guess they're sleeping. May Bhagavan continue to bless all of us, give us strength. And of course, the goal is for us to have a special place for Hanumanji. When it will happen, how it will happen, only Hanumanji knows. And he will make it happen. मेरे मन में शंका नहीं है. I have no doubt in my mind he will make it happen. बोलिए रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. थाली रखिए प्लीज. आरती करेंगे. And Bhabi ji still managed to go home last night and she prepared some Priti Bhoj. So after Arati we'll have some Priti Bhoj and we'll clean up. And I know the World Cup is playing. क्या हुआ? हो गया. India lost, right? Yeah, I know. There was. Yeah. When I left home, it was not looking good for them. Yeah. भगवान जाने. आइए आरती करेंगे जी. बस. लास्ट टाइम हुआ था सेमीफाइनल्स में हार गए. आइए आरती करेंगे. घंटी बजाए someone please. घंटी बजाए someone please. Ring the bell please. आरती की जय हनुमान लला की. आरती की जय हनुमान लला की. आरती की जय हनुमान लला की.
आरती की जय हनुमान लला की.
पुष्ट दलन की. आरती की
जय हनुमान लला की.
आरती की जय हनुमान लला की. जाके बल से गिरिवर काटे. रोग दोष जाके निकट न जापे. अंजनी पुत्र महाबलदाई. संतन के प्रभु सदा सहाय. आरती की जय हनुमान लला की. आरती की जय हनुमान लला की. देवीरा सकोट समुद्र सिखाई, जात पवन सुतवार न लाई। लंका जारी सुर संहारे, सिया राम जी के काज सवार। आरती की जय हनुमान लाला की, आरती की जय हनुमान लाला की। लक्ष्मण मूर्छित पड़े सकाए, आन संजीवन प्राण उबार। पैंदी पताल तोरी चमकारे, अहि रावण की भुजा उखाड़े। माए भुजा असुर दल मारे, दहने भुजा संत जन तारे। आरती की जय हनुमान लाला की,
आरती की जय हनुमान लाला की।
सुर नर मुनि आरती उतारे, जय 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 हनुमान उचारे। कंचन थाल कपूर लो छाई, आरती करत अंजना माई। जो हनुमान जी की आरती गावे, बस वैकुंठ परम पद पावे। आरती की जय हनुमान लाला की, आरती की जय हनुमान लाला की। दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की, आरती की जय हनुमान लाला की, आरती की जय हनुमान लाला की। हाथ जोड़े भी क्लास पर हाथ अंतिम प्रार्थना। ओम त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव। मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन, यत्पूजितं मया देव, परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ द्यौः शान्ति, अन्तरिक्षं शान्ति, पृथिवी शान्ति, रापः शान्ति, औषधय शान्ति, वनस्पतय शान्ति, विश्वदेव शान्ति, ब्रह्मा शान्ति, सर्वगं शान्ति। शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेति। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर, गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय, जगदम्बे मैया की जय। हर हर नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। बोलिए सत्य सदा